Yeah. Okay, let's see, what's the situation? We need to warm up a little bit. We got food and stuff. Probably just take an hour nap. To get warm. Unless there's some repairs or something we could do. We could fix up these spare unders. I just realized something, like you could make this into a base too. Customizable.
Something's gotta go.
Never really thought about that, but that could be pretty cool. Maybe we'll do that in this run, who knows? We'll see if we live long enough to start thinking about stuff like that. Hey Savage, welcome, GG on first. Started your first misery game today, nice, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying it. Hope it's not too struggling, too miserable.
I could eat a horse.
Really? You got nothing at Signal Hill? Well, some people think that it's the same loot as Loper, and some people think it's slightly different. I mean, it's definitely slightly different, because I know you don't find, like, the guaranteed can opener and maple syrup at the farmhouse. But whether the random loot, like the fully random loot, whether that's less, I think it might be. A lot of people think it is, a lot of people think it's not, but it's not been actually tested. So it could just be the mode screwing you over. Let's check out the plane crash. We didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because I was trying to get in the bunker before we got cold. Mackinac or combat boots? Yeah, no. I mean, there's a chance, but no. They're definitely not guaranteed. It's local loot, so... There's one locker there, the locker on the left, which usually is locked with a pry bar. Almost always has something good in it. Enough, you know. You're not guaranteed like a what do you call it? Hockey jersey is a nice finder. You're not guaranteed Mackinac or anything like that. There's a chance to find one for sure in that locker. That locker's special. It's a special kind of locker. But yeah, people were lying or, you know, misinformed. The weather kind of sucks, so I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay in the bunker for a little bit here, or at least go to the cave. Cave's probably a little bit better. The cabin fever reasons. The hockey jersey is a nice find because it's a nice backup sweater. It's not the best sweater in the game, but it's a nice backup one. If ours get ruined. Yeah, I guess we just chill in this cave for a little bit. We'll drop these maples. We got some firewood here as well. I think this stuff was too low, right? Yeah. Dangerous stuff. We don't want any of that. That's fine, we got food. Combat boots do have a chance. Like there's a loose item spawn of combat pants there, or at least there was on for the item refresh. And even then, that was Loper, so I'm not sure. The plan for today, finish up with Hush River Valley. Finish up with Milton, and if we still have time beyond today, which we probably won't, but if we do, we'll head into the basin and towards FM. FM is going to be the next region we loot. We're going to get all the cattails. That place has so many cattails. I'm not going to fix the tower there because I want to wait. I want to wait until Signal Void so we can use it to trigger the Aurora. Let's read about guns. Yeah, Revolver 2, let's go. 'Cause I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the hockey jersey is similar to the Christmas sweater, right? If it's fully repaired, it's 1. Yeah. And apparently it's the same weight too, and apparently it's same durability. It's got, I think, similar windproof too. Is it almost like it's identical? They're almost identical, eh? Stats wise. But yeah, it's a good backup for sure. So we'll repair that up, and we'll store that somewhere. Keep it safe. Try and keep it repaired as the run goes on. I think the weather's changing now. Yesterday we got away with like barely any wind in Hush River, so if it starts now I wouldn't be surprised. This ain't too bad. Let's get a free fire, free torch. We'll hit the road. So where to? I want to go up to like Monolith Lake area, loot all that out, get the signal fire as well. So we need to go into the other ice cave. So I know where to go. Okay. Sounds like a plan. We will go this way.
We're gonna need to eat soon.
It should be safe to get down. What do you think? Can I get down there in time? Without getting a sprain? Let's just go for it. I think we can. I think this might be a little place we can stop. It is. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it. Go, 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 go. Gotta watch out for the bear in this area. There's quite a few sections we've not been to. We've not been down into the ravine either. Yeah, we've still got a lot to do actually here in Hush River. I don't know if we'll even make it into Milton today, but we'll see. We've got like 3 hours to play, so depends on how much we can get done in that time. Either way, it's about the journey, not the destination. As cheesy as that is. I would grab a Tommy gun here, but I'm gonna skip it, I think. I'm gonna skip it because I don't want to carry it. Not with the bear around, because he's gonna smell it. I feel like there's... Is there not rose hips over here? I thought there was rose hips over here. Apparently not. Oh, the bears were right there. I almost didn't see him for a second. I'll take all the cattails I can get, to be honest. The more the better. One of the main reasons I like to travel the whole world at the start. Just get all the cattails. Even though we end up eating most of them along the way. It's trail mix, exactly. It's basically trail mix.
All I can think about is food.
Hey, Mako, what's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. I would have gone that way, but the bear was there, so we're gonna take the long way around. Slightly longer way around. Just got home from the gym. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Pop off. GG's. And I'm doing good, thank you. No gym for me, not yet. Later. Is there anything behind this? I want to know what this is. I think it leads up to somewhere, right? But where?
Come on. Can't feel my feet.
Let's make oats. Oh no, I still don't have a... I left my pot, didn't I? I left my pot behind. Do cattails for now. My poor cattails. Oh, we only have two. I'm so confused. I was so confused. Had a bit of a rough sleep last night. I'm a little tired, so we might see some mistakes today if we're lucky. Don't think that'll burn in 23 minutes, will it? God, no, it takes forever to burn. That's good. There's beans in there. And a can opener. Oh no, it's dog food and it's ruined. Never mind then. Got excited for a second there. Can opener, I mean, might as well pick it up. It's scrap metal, I'll just take it somewhere. I could use it for scrap. Oh, there goes the wind. Oh, here comes the wind. I'd say. Don't really want to go out there in the wind, not with this wolf around. Should get a pretty solid fire in here though. Surely this fire is like 100% protected. Surely. Will we risk sleeping though? Probably not. This game likes to trick you into thinking somewhere's wind safe sometimes.
That did it.
Just put sticks on it for now. Oh, that's it? That's all the cloth already? Damn. What else can we do? I guess we can tear up this can opener. What else? That's pretty much it, right? Oh, we could probably make teas. Let's eat a few cattails and then we'll craft some teas. I won't cook them up, but I'll craft them.
dark out here. Time to look for shelter. I need to find a place to rest.
I don't want to risk napping here. I think I'm going to drink a coffee. What awful weather. I guess there's only one thing left to do, guys, while we wait. And that is carving. Let's do some carving. Do we make a cougar figure, a bear, a wolf? That's it. I kind of like the bear the most. Oh no, it's an aurora. Is it an aurora? I think it is. The fire got all bright. It doesn't look like it from this angle, but I think the colour's just on the other side. I don't hear the aurora sound. I guess fires are just brighter at night in general, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't sound like an aurora wolf either. I think we're good. I think we can depart this little random hole we found. Yeah. Hey, Marshmallow, what's going on? Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. How's things? There's the signal fire. Echoing around here. Aw, glad to hear it. Always happy to have you. I kind of want to see if that like little thing is there. Like, if there's anything behind the. I'm not even speaking English. Sorry. If there's anything behind these bushes, that's what I'm trying to say. It means we have to break them. Hey, Rootbird. What's going on, man? How are you? Tired? Ah, sucks, man. I'm a little tired today, but could be worse. Ooh, a sewing kit. That's not bad. That was worth it, honestly. Hey, girl, how you doing? How is everyone? I'm doing good, thank you. How about yourself?
I need to drop something.
You need to drop something, do you, Will? Well, here, drop a coal on the fire. In fact, some sticks on it. Oops. We do need to get back soon, so... Well, get somewhere warm soon, so... No, somewhere where we can sleep soon. So let's do this.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Doing well? Nice, nice. Glad to hear it. We're just roaming around Hush River Valley, trying to remember where we've... Or trying to figure out where we've not been. Where we have been and where we've not been. Still got quite a few places to hit over here. I think we should do the ravine, like the valley thing, before we do Monolith. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna fall. Before we do Monolith. Because there's a key down there we can use to open a box up at Monolith with a bear hide in it. Might as well. Man, I'm so cold right now. Look, I got all my nice clothes on. Pretty sure this is the coldest we've been outside of a blizzard since we crafted clothing. Oh yeah, wrong cave. I'm stupid. We'll have to go up top and into the other cave. I was thinking this one took us up top, but it doesn't. It takes us where we just was. That's okay though, we can use it to get to the other ice cave. Let's spend like 20 minutes eating this food. I should have brought those cattails. I left a bunch in the river cave. I suppose we could go out and get some actually. We're really close. When we wake up, we'll go get some.
So hungry in my life.
One thing's for sure, we're not going to be worrying about scurvy anytime soon, eating all these plants. Let's see what Australia gives us today weather-wise. Yeah, it's not great, Australia. It's not great, but we'll take it. Take it for now. Hey, maybe we get the moose carcass. That'd be sweet. You know, I might actually take the rope up. Because I'm worried that the other entrance is going to be too close to the cougar. Hey, nice, Anna. GG's. GG's on the 3-stream streak. It's so hard for me to say every time. 3-stream streak. Man, I guess we got all the good weather yesterday. Used it all up. Oops. Pick 20 of those. I don't know, at this point we might as well just take them all, right? Yeah, let's just take them all rather than leave 15 all the way over here.
Might have to drop some gear.
I don't know though, it's pretty heavy. Ah, let's do it. Let's just take it. Grab that hat. We have no cloth currently, so it'll do. Use that to repair our socks. And that puts us back in full repair. Everything's repaired again to where I like it to be at least. 31, not bad. Not too shabby. Right, what are we gonna do now? The weather is just being like brutal, isn't there? Gonna have to make water soon. Well, where we're going indoors anyway, so we don't have to worry about the wind, really. It seems to have calmed down regardless. Head on into the ice cave. I'll get my torch out when we get there, just in case Sketchy shows up. He wasn't there yesterday, but he could be there today. It's possible. You know what we didn't find yet is the recipe. The meat pie. What's it called? Stalker's pie. Hey, Spaceman, what's going on, dude? How's life? Life's good, man. Life's pretty good. How about yourself? You doing good? Visual enhancements are looking good, I reckon. Yeah, I like them too. Just not the textures. I just wish they could have upscaled the textures a little bit. Like, this ice looks kind of blurry to me. It's the only thing I would have liked. But everything else is really nice, especially the lighting. And the draw distance. Doing good? Nice, man. Glad to hear it, bro. Glad to hear it. I think they are on console. I know they wasn't at first. I think they came to console, but later than PC, but I think they're on there now, but don't quote me on that. And I think they don't have everything. Somebody was saying like they don't have the shaders on console or something like that. But yeah, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. Hey, Alpras. How you doing, Alpras? You good? And I can check myself dead easy, but I'm using my TV for the vote. But yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Always good when you were streaming. Oh, thanks, Alpras. There's two of you have said that too. Ugh! I was auto-walking. I totally forgot about this fool. Okay, we're good. What was I gonna say? Yeah, let's kill it because it's like, you don't call it sketchy for nothing. He's relentless. Oh my god. I feel like one of the arrows bounced over here somewhere, guys. I heard it. Man, that took way more shots than I would have liked. What a waste of arrows and bows. A bow. I just want to quickly check around here because I feel like now things with physics like arrows and torches do have a tendency to clip through the walls in here and show up in a lost and found box. So if we lost one, that's probably where it'll show up. Let's see. Okay, I shot like, how many did I shoot? Is there any in the body maybe? First one hit it, but I think it broke. I definitely had more than one. I shot like 5. I'm not seeing any of them. One all the way down here. Oh, it was... Guys. I think, oh no. Wait. Yeah, I was using fire hardened arrows at first, I think. Not that it mattered, because most of my shots missed anyway. I don't know what's going on, I'm so confused. I'm gonna have one more look, just to make sure I didn't miss any. I give up. If we lose them, we lose them. But how many arrows does that bring us down to? I guess we didn't have many, did we? Yeah, so I think I was using fire hardened arrows, and then the last shot was a real arrow. I think that's what happened. Or maybe none of them. I don't know. Cool, because I got an update last week, and all it apparently did was change the game icon in the library. Oh, fair enough. Not yet for Xbox and Switch, but should be soon. There's been a bunch of bug fix patches. You probably got one of those. Oh, posture, yeah. Oh, Spaceman, I'm actually glad you did that, because I forgot today. I've been killing it too with my posture. I've been doing good, but I totally forgot today. Wait, why am I here? Yo, Sword, what's going on, dude? Sorry, I'm all distracted by this stupid game. Sword, what's going on, man? How you doing? I was just thinking about you earlier because I seen your name on Steam. On my Steam friends. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, we left all this stuff here, didn't we? We can get some now. We can get it all back now. Let's just do it. We don't need all the shrooms. Do we really? Let's be real. We have plenty of teas. But we can definitely get our pot back. And our flour and oil, wherever that is. Where's the oil? Didn't I leave oil? Have I already picked it up? Oh, I picked it up already. Yeah, we'll take all these goodies. Coal we don't need. Oh yeah, let's just update that on the notes real quick. We took the sewing kit back. We took the flour and oil. Left the teas, we can get those later. Whenever we actually need them. Doing pretty well, nice man, glad to hear it, glad to hear it. Hey Spaceman, congrats on level 5, nice. I still take it, I could, but like, I'm already heavy. I don't really want to take extra teas. Like, they're there, they exist, we know they exist. We can come back anytime. Can't kill large animals with fire hardened arrow. I know, I didn't realize that's what I had to quit. I didn't realize. Because I never use them, and that's the reason I don't use them, because I will forget to change them. The teas decay? No. No, not at all. Not in the raw farm, not in the crafted farm, not in the brewed farm. This is what I mean about stuff clipping out of the map. This is probably where our arrows went, if we did lose any. Does this mean I'm now immune to food poisoning? Yeah, exactly. You're immune to toxic chat. Yeah, it's good to see you, Sword, man. I'm glad to hear from you.
All I can think about is food.
It's a nice way to get points to archery. Yeah, this is true. This is true. And it's a good way to not waste arrows when shooting like ptarmigans and stuff, but it's just like, how heavy are they? That's another question. Pretty heavy too. So what I'm looking for here is the exit close to the other ice cave entrance, but I'm worried that the cougar will block my path. I try and go to that other ice cave. So I think we take the rope, which means dropping more stuff again. Like 4.5 kilos of stuff. How's misery mode? I still haven't tried it out yet. It's good, man. It's good. I enjoy it. It's definitely more of a challenge mode, but it's got like that no-goer vibe. If that's what you're into, you know. You served any more cougars lately? I haven't. Hey, mother of dinos, what's going on? No, we've been avoiding them like the plague. Or like, let's just call a spade a spade. We've been avoiding them like cougars. Yeah, it's fun though, man. It's a good challenge. And like now with like the trader and stuff like that, and the cougar clothing, it makes it a lot easier. Like the cougar hat and all the other new stuff. There's stuff that makes it harder, I guess, like the cougar itself, and there's stuff that makes it easier. I suppose it's balanced out in the end. But you don't have to be as like careful with matches as you normally would if you're going for a long run without health regen. So it's my understanding that the Prybar cave is pretty safe. The cougar spawns near the other cave, which is also the entrance, next to the entrance to that other ice cave where we want to go. I could go take a peek. I could go take a little peek and see what happens. Yeah, I might need to kill one later in the run though, other dinos. I might need to kill one later in the run because apparently there's one that blocks the bunker in the signal void bunker, so we might need to kill it to do signal void. Otherwise, I'll be. Oh wow, I can hear it already. Jeez, all the way over here. But like we talked about yesterday, or the day before, was it? Just because we can hear it doesn't mean anything at this point. And we got a blizzard too. Well, that changes our plans, doesn't it? Just a bit. Let's go back to the ice cave and just hang out. Yeah, exactly, like, it really has changed the game. In a fun way, though. I like it. Because it just gives you more stuff to do on the long run. Like, there's a lot of people who complain about long runs and say, like, they get bored, they don't know what to do. And, like, I don't agree at all, but now with the trader, surely they can't say that anymore with the trader. Am I gonna get cold? I don't know if I'm gonna make it to this cave, guys. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. We got plenty of time. Okay, this is our home for the day, I think.
I need to find some place.
It sounds like it needs a trip to the vets, right? It's always just screaming. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, now we've got collections, tails. We've got a massive world to loot, just for starters. Tons of stuff to craft, just for starters. And then on top of that, you've got collections, tails, trades, trader quest, and safe house customization. I mean, there's just so much to do. I've never done a run where like I've actually done everything that I wanted. They might say, oh, it's tedious, but like at what point do they just admit they don't like the game? It's not even tedious though. It's only tedious because they're focusing too much on surviving. Like, obviously survival needs to be your main focus, but you need to have some objectives, you know? And the game has those already for you. On top of stuff you can come up with yourself. Let's make water. It's water time. Like, if they're just staying like in one place fishing just because they want to like live as long as possible, then sure, obviously it's gonna be fucking boring. But like, having to go collect, say, just for as an easy example, the maps, going completing all your maps, that takes a lot of time, especially if you're actually completing them and not just collecting like the named locations. And you're doing all that while surviving too on top. I mean, each to their own. Like, if they still find it boring after that, then I can't help them, you know? Dude, I think I saw that video. What's the guy's name? I think I saw that video. Yeah, it was so stupid. I think I flicked through it and was like, I can't even watch this. Like, I'm the first. I will criticize Interland all day. You guys know I will. I don't just, you know. I'm not just one of them who just likes everything they do religiously. But like, to say there's not stuff to do now is bizarre. And you're doing that all while trying to survive in permadeath. So you can't just rush all that stuff. Cougar is a pain in the ass no matter what stage in the game. I mean, it's cool to get the clothing, but after that you avoid it like it's a disease. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, like, if you don't like the game, that's fine, but to say, like, it's not complete, there's not stuff to do, like, Jesus Christ, man. They gave us so much, like, okay, there was some delays with the DLC, and, like, some of the, you know, quite a lot of it took longer, a fair bit longer than they originally had planned. But, man, they gave us so much content. Like, we got really spoiled. And even before that, we was getting a free update every year, free major update every year. I don't know how people could possibly complain. The only thing they could complain about, which they have some kind of right to, is episode 5 taking so long, which doesn't bother me. I'm not, you know, I would rather have the consistent updates than have them focus on episode 5, but see where people are coming from, at least with that one. I'm sure Hinterland can too. Yeah, that's true, Alpress. Photography as well. Photography is another whole thing. Like, just put in, like, even, like, the survival side of it, even if you could, like, be all nice and decorate stuff, but even from a survival standpoint, just having a bearskin bed and meat curing boxes everywhere is huge for survival alone. I'm trying to build those in, like, most indoor locations would take forever. And if you find that boring, even though you still have to do the whole surviving thing along the way, then I get it. It's just not, but it's just probably just not for those people. It's probably, the game's just probably not for them. But as far as, like, their consistency on releasing updates, like, we've had 2 major updates a year for the past 3 years because of the DLC, and before that 1 major update a year, either story or survival. Crazy, like, we've had so much. And it's an indie company, and it's not exactly a huge game either, like a hugely popular game. I think we should make some bannocks. Yeah, personally, I wouldn't say they never missed. There's definitely things I wasn't too pleased with that they've done, but generally speaking, yeah, like, just because they do it differently to how I want it doesn't make it wrong, you know. My main complaint personally is that I'm sad they removed permadeath, but hey, that's just me. What do you mean? Oh, like with the cheat death? Well, that only works 3 times. You can only do that 3 times, so it's still permadeath. You just get a couple, you get, you know, you get a bit of a lifeline, but you can also just choose not to use it. But you don't get it in misery mode, you're not even allowed to use it. But in the other modes, you could just skip it if you want it to feel like more realistic in that sense. So I got the second tower fixed in the Muskeg, and now I just need to go to the inlet to open the bunker. Ooh, nice. I like Signal Void, it's fun. Let's see how the weather is. Try and leave. Could be here all day. Well, all night at this point. You found so much film, but no camera. You know where it is, just working on, yeah, working on the bunkers first and then heading there. Yeah, I guess I won't be getting it myself until I'm on to that tail. I'm not going to go there just for the camera, so once we get to the 3rd tail, I'll be heading there as well. Looking forward to it, though. Yeah, remind me of the name, Spaceman, because I can't remember. Hey, Amir, what's going on? Good to see you. You need the backpack. Oh, you don't have the backpack yet? Yeah, that's for sure needed. Actually, I should probably get the cattails from here, right? Oh, quick, 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 quick. I was worried about a sprain there. We stayed on there a little bit too long. New Memphis. I can't remember. I'll know his face. I thought maybe I would know his name, but I don't. But I think I've seen it. Man, I don't know what people want. Like, to me, at this stage in time, it's a very complete game. Except the story, of course. Oh yeah, so it sounds like he was a fan of the story mode. Which is cool, like, story mode's cool and all. I kind of get it, but also, I think this game's getting pretty old now, and if they don't keep doing things like DLC and Black Frost, they're gonna struggle to, they would struggle to fund Episode 5, I think. I think that if they hadn't have done the DLC, they would have struggled to complete Episode 5, personally. I think the DLC gave them what they needed. That's always just been my guess. Totally guessing, but that's how it seemed to me. Because how many people realistically are buying this game new, still? Like, new players buying this game. How you feel about TLD 2? Heard about it? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. There are things I'd like to see on it and things I wouldn't, but that all remains, it all remains to be seen whether I like it or not. Shit, shit, shit. I'm gonna get a sprain. Okay, we made it. No sprain, no pain, no gain, or something like that. I'm stoked for Black Frost, but I play on PlayStation and it's not early access. Yeah, that sucks. That's like me with frickin' GTA, like, they're only releasing it on console at first. I don't know why I drank a tea right now. I don't, that was just weird. That was just a waste, but whatever. It's like instinct. Yeah, to play with friends will be fun, but what I don't like about that is what that does to the way time passes in the game, because we won't be able to have the time pass mechanic like we have now. The way that time is, like, not lit. Surely I'm safe here, right? Or am I not? Well, that scared me. I'm sorry, I'm not coming over there, don't worry. Get away, wolf. No time for you. Guys, am I safe on this side? Every time that barks, I think it's the freaking cougar coming at me. Okay, it sounds further away now. Damn, that's a big rope. I didn't realize how big that rope was. We're gonna need more energy. I've never climbed it. I always go through the ice cave. You'll be safer if you run for your life. I am. I'm running. I'm running. trying to get away from it. I don't think it's coming closer anymore. I'm hoping this Prybar cave is safe. Okay. That does sound kind of close. I bet the sounds are really, like, inconsistent. Like, they sound closer than they are. Surely all the way over here is safe. I think I'm gonna make a wall of fires in here while we sleep, just in case. Don't think it's coming. I'm gonna catch up with chat in just a moment. Sorry guys, you know how it is. Scary things happening. Should I put like 3 fires?
I could eat a horse.
But I need like a lot of sleep. What if I get like... Can I get on top of these rocks? I'm gonna get a sprain if I'm not careful. No, it sounds so far. I'm safe, right? Does anyone know? Last time everyone knew, like... In Milton everyone knew, but in Australia it seems like nobody knows. I don't think she's gonna come. She sounds insanely far away. Let's just sleep. Let's sleep and, you know, pray a little bit. My personal conspiracy theory... Hey, Sicko, good to see you, man. My personal conspiracy theory is that the final chapter of Wintermute reveals Astrid/Will will feature in Black Frost, thus announcing the latter before releasing the former. Oh, that could be true. I thought Astrid was going to be the final boss. Okay, guys. Are we going to be safe? Is the cougar going to eat me in my sleep? You never going to sleep attack the back of this cave? Okay, good. Good, good. Think about DLC, typically only about 15 to 20% most of the digital buyers of main games get it. That's an industry-wide statistic. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that at all. Sounds about right. I'm surprised it's even that high, to be honest. I don't see much negativity about the game, people in the community. I do see some, but it's kind of fair. It's the issues where they do go wrong. Delays. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's just fact. They have had a lot of delays in the past, and a little bit late with some bug fixes, I would say. Like, it'll take a little bit too long. But as far as content, nobody has the right to complain. The only games that get updated more than this are like live service games, which is a completely different format. May have held my breath for a moment. Yeah, me too. I crouched and walked into the cave, got some sleep, then left, and the bear was gone. But yeah, but this was... Oh, wait, I'm reading another message. I got stuck in a storm, and the only shelter I could find was a bear cave, and the bear was just sleeping outside. Oh, God. Black Cross looks amazing with the multi. I want to survive the apocalypse. Oh, yeah, I read that already. I'm feeling TLD2 will be more cinematic than real survival, I guess. What you think? I'm not sure. I think they'll go hardcore on the survival again. They kind of have to, I think, and the weather will they'll go hardcore on the weather, I think. But I think it will be more... I think the story and survival will be one mode now, where you can kind of choose to follow the quests or ignore them. That's my guess. Flare gun doesn't work because if I remember correctly, the cougar doesn't bleed. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I know the flare gun. I heard the flare gun doesn't scare it, at least. Which means no one shot. No, you can one-shot it. Bleed and one-shot are two totally separate stats. It definitely has a crit. It definitely has a crit chance because I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it when they first added it, or when they first added 2.0, I did some data mine and it definitely had a crit chance, but I can't remember if it had a bleed out timer or not. I don't think it does because I've never seen it bleed. But for a crit, I'm pretty sure it has a chance to crit. I have the numbers actually. Let's see. I have them in a folder somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn. I wrote some of the numbers down. I can't remember exactly what. But I have a file somewhere just called, yeah, Cougar numbers. Let's see. Oh my god, that's bright. Jesus, that's a giant notepad. So a headshot is 10% chance of a crit. Next shot is 5% chance. Torso is 5% chance. And then hips and limbs are both 0. And a headshot does full damage. Everything else is lower than full. Torso does 3/4 damage. Hips and neck do half damage, and limbs do quarter damage. As far as like normal damage, I don't have the health, the actual health. I think it was 400, but I can't remember. Okay, I don't even hear the cougar anymore, which is nice. Doesn't sound like traveling weather though. It's morning too. It's gonna be cold. But we're gonna go straight up the rope, so let's ditch some stuff. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to ditch stuff again. It's gonna have to be the flour and oil again, isn't it? It's always the flour and oil we have to leave behind. The cooking pot again, I guess? Yeah. We just moved them from one place to another, but that's fine. What did I drop? I already forgot. Cooking pot and, oh yeah, flour. Some flour. I'm gonna hang out though. It's gonna be really cold. What can we do though? I'm just gonna have to pass time, aren't I? Yeah, there's literally nothing else I can do right now. Guys, I'm gonna take a short break. It's about that time. I will be right back. If you made rabbit atomic and pies, you could carry the extra 3 kilos. This is very true. This is actually very, very true. That would have been a good idea. Just I haven't really been able to get any meat recently. And whenever I've seen like rabbits and ptarmigans, I've been kind of like around predators where I really don't want to be carrying stink, you know? It's all good though. Let's go climb that rope, shall we? We'll drink some coffee as well. Help with the climb. So, guys, before I say something stupid, because, like, I've been out of the loop, is there day clothing, like, in story mode or anything? Or in some other mode?
That'll come in handy.
Been to harvest. Besides day pants, sorry. Besides day pants and day boots. Sorry, I wasn't very clear there. Like, day hat, like, day gloves and day coat. Has anyone ever heard of that? Because I found something yesterday when I was messing around data mining. Oh, not yesterday, was it this morning? Was it this morning? Yeah, this morning. I think I'm just going to go straight up. I think we can make it, right? Will's kind of tired. No, so I'm going to show you something that I found. Let me just get up here and pause it. So I wasn't even using Unity Explorer. I did set up Unity Explorer, but I found this just with the dev console. There's some pretty interesting stuff. Let me just switch the windows over. Just give me 1 second. Where's window capture? Window capture. Check this out. Anybody seen this before? Now the stats are all the same, which means they're obviously like the default, whatever, they've not changed them. So this is why I'm pretty sure they're not in the game in any form. But like it has deerskin gloves, deerskin coat, and deerskin hat. And you can tell it's like not intentional because look, gameplay deerskin coat. Yeah, pretty cool. I also thought I found something else, but turns out it's just something that's only in Stalker and below. And that was the different like patterned socks and patterned gloves you can get from the trader. I found those too and I was all excited, but then turns out, you know, they're already in the game. But yeah, so either this is something they were gonna put in and didn't bother. Oh yeah, and I found this too. I don't know if this is anything, but like a fishing line. It didn't do anything. I wasn't able to use it, but I don't know if you guys know anything about this. But yeah, deerskin hat was pretty cool. Obviously, the stats are all 1 and 0. Like they're all identical, so obviously the stats just haven't been filled in yet. These are a coat obviously wouldn't be 1 and 0.5. That would be nuts. But yeah, pretty cool stuff, eh? Anyway, I was pretty excited about that. Yeah, interesting stuff, eh? I need to make a fire like now. So either they was gonna put it in and didn't, or it's for a future update.
Come on. Looks like I made it through another night.
It would kind of make sense too. It would mean you could avoid hunting predators altogether, or have like clothing that wasn't quite as good as say bear coats. Maybe it would be like not as heavy. I wasn't sure if it was like a trade thing or like a story mode thing, but I Google searched and I couldn't find anything, not even on the wiki. So I was like, Plus the fact that like all the stats are not input properly or like at all, and the name is like it says gameplay on it in the beginning of the name, made me think, okay, they're probably not in the actual game. Hey Goblin, morning, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, dude. Much warmer now, thankfully. Okay, what are we gonna do? Should we check the signal? We'll check the signal fire first, because I'm not gonna go out of there anyway. Because of the spraying situation, so we'll just check it now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Rootbeard, like future trader recipes, or just some kind of like alternative crafted clothing, like a more lightweight but not as warm crafted clothing. They said they didn't have time to finish everything they wanted to do, like candles being an example. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, makes sense. I'll post it in the Discord as well so people can see. And I looked thoroughly to see if there was anything else I might have missed. I'm gonna do 1 tea here. If there's anything else. I don't know why I took that tea out of the flask. We've got these ones. Bear with me. I looked thoroughly to see if there's anything else, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in the game that's not in use. But I wasn't able to find decoration stuff, fake house customization stuff. There could be stuff there that we've not seen. Couldn't figure out how to access that stuff with the dev console. Only what the game calls gear, which is non-decorative items, non-decoration items. I gotta play around with it a little bit more. I have a feeling we might see some stuff there that weren't in the game, that weren't added to the game yet. I wish we could get mannequins, because then I could like collect all the clothes, and it would be so fun. I wonder if the moose is going to be over here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was going to go into the valley first, wasn't we? Hey, Salt Smoker. You need a mod. So, you need... There's a mod literally called, like, Developer Console. And that'll open up... That'll make the dev console available. And you also... It has one requirement. You need a mod called Mod Settings as well. If you get Mod Settings and get... Developer Console, you'll be able to access it. You just hit F1. I don't have it installed currently because I just removed Melon Loader before stream each time, just so it doesn't cause any issues. You need a mod to install the right mod. Well, yeah, it has a dependency. Like a lot of mods do that, right? They have like dependencies. Mod settings. You need mod settings for pretty much all of the mods, most of them. But they're both, you know, they're just mods. They're teeny tiny. But it will tell you, like, if you search TLD mods and go on like the big list, there's a website that just lists them. I think it's called TLD mods or something. You'll find Developer Console, and if you click requirements, it'll tell you which mods it requires. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't leave anything messy. They're really simple mods. They don't add anything, take anything away. Obviously, if you load up a file and then you start messing around with them in a file, then obviously you could cause issues in that file. But if you start a new file, and if you're going to switch to the file where you don't use it, quit the whole game. Because one time I put God mode on when I was testing some stuff on a separate test file, and then I turned God mode off or whatever. I don't know if I turned it off or not. I must have turned it off. Yeah, I turned it off, went back to the main menu. Started streaming, loaded up my main run, and my sprint bar wasn't going down. All the rest of my stuff was, so I wasn't getting full God mode, but it was just a one-off occasion many years ago. I quickly rectified it by restarting it, but yeah, it was weird. Like infinite sprint. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't worry about it. As long as you restart the game, they're messing with it. It won't break anything. Yeah, no worries. Moosey, I don't think he's around. I don't think we've even got markings, to be honest. I don't think we have this moose at all on this run. Kinda glad, not gonna lie. Get a wabbit. Eating way too many cattails. Oh yeah, I already used those arrows, didn't I? So yeah, I'm curious. Oh, I'm still wearing crampons. Curious to see if the deer stuff ever gets added. Take all of this, to be honest. Not the guts. They could stay.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, we're kind of heavy, aren't we? Let's ditch some of this stuff. Don't need this much fuel. We got the rabbit, but that's just gonna have to do for now. Let's actually just cook that up. It's probably gonna be time to sleep soon anyway. Already, because of that stupid rope tiring me out. Yeah, good to see you, Goblin. Welcome, dude. Oops. Okay, what's going on here? Let's do you. Drop you. Oh yeah, I need water. My sleeping pattern's kind of messed up. I think I'm gonna just sleep a few hours and carry on. Hey Goblin, welcome to the dark side. To the Twitch side. Watched the Cougar kill episode, that was crazy behaviour from her. I had a few weird encounters since the update myself. Yeah, I had another glitchy encounter too that I forgot about until I saw the clip the other day. I think it was in Jen's channel. I think I had a clip shout out. And it was the glitchy Cougar that where I fell into the ground. I think out of 4 fights with the Cougar, I've had 2 glitchy ones. Yeah, it was kind of nice, to be honest, Goblin. It was completely free. We got a free Cougar, basically. Just basically stood there and let me kill it. Yeah, that's the one, that's the one. I think that one doesn't have the full thing. I clipped... There should be another clip of it that I did.
So hungry in my life.
You watched that guy's video, did you? I'm gonna watch it after this to see if it is the one I was thinking of. It was a while back, I think, so I don't remember too well. He was like, the devs punish you for staying put, but don't give you reasons to go out and explore. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I think we did see the same video, man. What are you talking about? He's ever, does he not know this window exists here? Where is it? This? Or this? Or the tails? Or loot? You know, a little thing called a loot. Crap. Gotta watch out for sprains here. We need a lot of fires lately. It's been cold. Oh, come on, get off the freaking slope, man. But like, that balance is what makes it, you know. Punish you for staying put.
I can't feel my hands.
I think that's good. No, there's benefits to staying put and there's benefits to moving around. It's as simple as that. Yeah, the loot alone is like worth it. In Kimmy's stream yesterday, in PV, the small barn, a whole section of floor on top doesn't have clipping. You fall right through it. Really? The one near the farmhouse. That's funny. Like I'm just tired of people saying they have nothing left to do on their run when this shit's like empty. Where is it? This shit's just empty. Like that alone is like so much. What else do they want? Like they don't want quests. They don't want collectibles. It's a sandbox game. Molly's barn, right. Yeah. That's funny. Like they won't do the quest, they won't do the collectibles, but they say it doesn't give them anything to do. Well, you've got regions to explore, stuff to loot in those regions, you've got quest lines, and you've got collectibles, and you say there's nothing to go out and do. There's no reason. Well, what else could they possibly add? I can't think of anything that doesn't fit one of those. As well as like some unique items. Camera's only in one place. The backpack's only in one place. You know, the crampons and the flare gun are limited places at least. The armored vest's only in one place. But yeah, I just don't bother. They don't know what they're talking about. It's like you said before. It's someone who's like barely played the game and thinks they can just define it all in a single video. I'm gonna do the Tales of my Stalker run next, I think. Debating whether to summit first. What do you reckon? I like to do all my looting. I loot everywhere except for the far territory before I do the Tales. Because the way I see it is stuff's gonna decay, you know? Gonna start disappearing, so I like to do all the looting first. I see that as a quest in itself, you know? Do everything. Can you build a second floor in Trappers? Really? That's funny. How did he bring? Oh, did he bring like carpets and stuff? That's so crazy. I didn't realize Trappers was that tall. Hey, Legend, what's going on? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I believe I left the key down in the freaking valley. Just won't be able to get in that box. Carpets and moose hides, that's great. Wait, you can walk on moose hides? He complains that they haven't completed the game, and yeah, he discourages potential customers that would help. Well, yeah, but you can't really. If that is the case, you know, you can't really be like, unless you're like a huge fan, you're not gonna care about whether you put people off it or bring people to it, right? As far as the game not being completed, as much as I'm not a massive story mode fan, I get why those people are frustrated. We can't. I understand Hinterland's predicament. Well, I don't understand it completely because obviously we don't know their situation, but. Obviously, if they could have had it done, they would have. If they could have had it done sooner, they would have. They're not going to just not do it for fun. But I can also see why people, especially people who've been playing it since back in the day and really like the story, I can see why they would be a little bit pissed. Because at the end of the day, they paid for the game. Like, if I was big into the story mode, I would probably be pissed too. Well, I wouldn't be pissed, but I'd just be like, come on, what the hell? Especially if I had paid for it originally. Hey, Paige. Welcome, good to see you. Look, if you're working, no worries, do your thing. Enjoy. I mean, good luck with work. Appreciate the look. I mean, there's some folk on the internet just love to have a good whinge. Well, but also like, oh look at that! I never noticed that yet. Did you see that? The dust blowing or like the snow blowing on the ice. That's kind of cool.
Getting kind of thirsty.
But like, I can see where they're coming from. Like, complaining doesn't help. But if you were a big fan of the story and you've been waiting all these years and it keeps getting put off, then yeah, I get it. Luckily for me, I like survival, and we've been eating good, so we're not complaining one bit. And it's only getting better and better. We had all this DLC, now we got a sequel coming. Yeah, me too. I love safe house customization. It's so good. And I barely messed with it. Like since they added it. Which is a good thing because it just means I still have so much to do. Just need our Shabs back now. He was here yesterday. Yeah, Poe is back. I've seen that too. Pretty cool. He's a funny dude. Just hoping that with the DLC done, we won't have any more inventory resets, major changes, so that I can finally enjoy the piles of meat I gather and to not get all the objects I put down as markers be picked up. Yeah, that's always the trade-off. But personally, I would like the updates to keep coming. But yeah, that's always the trade-off, unfortunately. Folks who whinge about, people who, if anyone has a single complaint about the survival mode, or like about Hinterland not, like about content in the survival mode, they're insane. And we're still due, aren't we due? And what happened to the custom overhaul? Have they said anything about that recently? They were supposed to be overhauling custom. I haven't heard about that in forever. I feel the game is quite done. I don't. Well, obviously that's just my opinion. I mean, I do. I mean, what I'm trying to say is it's in a very complete state. I would be happy if they said we're not developing it anymore. I'd be fine with that because I wouldn't say like, oh, why are they stopping? It's not done. But at the same time, I'm always happy to have more content, more regions, more animals, more items, more mechanics. After episode 5, is that what they said? Nice. Pest. What happened to Pest? I haven't seen Pest in forever. Pest, I have nothing to do for 1,000 days. Also Pest, I can't do the tails or trade, or what do you want me to die? That's exactly what we were just talking about, Paige. Like, people... Let's get a bird. I really don't have the arrows for it. We need to get out of here and make arrows soon. People say they get bored, but they're just killing in like one region, just surviving. It's like, well, that's why you're bored. Now I have to collect all the cool stuff like teddy bears and toy tractors and double heavy taxidermy from my base. Exactly. It's great. Yeah, I love it. I think we can probably get to this other cave by the rope before we get tired. Might have to make one fire along the way, but we'll see. I don't even know if I can get over the top of this, but we're trying it. Yeah, you've been on a break. Yeah, it used to come in mine, but that was like before my break. And Shabs has been on a break as well, I suppose. Maybe he, like, because you two are on a break, maybe he just left Twitch.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, let's double call this. $75 cattails, holy crap. Oh, Rootbait hit level 5 as well. Let's go. There's 2 people hit level 5 today. Yes, same. I can't wait. I'm curious. I'm curious when it comes to Black Frost. I'm a little bit hesitant about getting excited when it comes to Black Frost. But like, I think even if it's not as good as TLD1, we'll still get some fun out of it. And who knows, maybe it's even better.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Hello. What's worrying you about it? It's Hinterland, you know. I worry that it could be delayed. I worry that it might just not feel like TLD at all anymore. I worry that it could be a broken mess on release. I worry that they might take out the mechanics that I do like and put in ones that I don't like. But at the same time, I'm also really excited because TLD 1 is one of my favorite games, so it could be just as amazing. It's a different game with a different format and philosophy. That's what I'm worried about though. Is it? If they said that? Because if they have, like, that's already, like, makes me a little bit sad. Like, obviously it has multiplayer. We know that because of that, time is going to pass differently. Like, obviously it's going to expand on it, but it should be an expansion on it, not a reduction.
Need a horse.
Forgot about that fire. You know what? We need to do single fire anyway, so we'll do that after. We'll sleep in the ice cave and do that next. And then we'll go over to that other cave. What is that cave called? The one overlooking the valley. Overlook or something. It's online. Gonna take it as a whole new game. Really, it will never be TLD because of multiplayer. But it's not like it's not massively. It's not an MMO though, right? Like it's not gonna be like Rust or something. As far as I'm aware, it's gonna be like co-op with friends, surely.
Feels like night is coming.
So just because it's online, like obviously that's gonna make it different for sure. Yeah, and like you said, things gonna that's gonna make it different for sure. But like a lot of people keep saying like, will it be on servers and stuff? And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think they were ever planning on doing it that way. Although they've not really said. Yeah, I think so too. 4-player max, maybe even 8-player, but still like just friends, you know. Not like, oh, you just like join a public lobby. That would suck. That would completely ruin everything about TLD. It would not feel like TLD at all. But yeah, time passage is going to work differently, we assume, because you can't exactly just fast forward time when all your friends are trying to play. But then, what if like I'm warming up at a fire? Do I have to just wait? So is warming up going to be less realistic? Do we instant warm up at a fire because you don't have to sit there warming up in real time? Like, so there's a lot of things to it. But I guess they can just balance fuel to make that work, where you can just make the fires hotter. So, I don't know. Hopefully an offline solo mode. You just don't invite any friends. It will be able to be played single player for sure. It'll be like any other survival game, like 7 Days to Die or something. It won't be like, oh, you join like a public lobby. You won't be forced onto online. It'll just be if you want to play with friends. You can play it online. That's what I was saying, Paige. Yeah, it's just scary. It's just... I'm just anxious. But it'll probably be fun in its own way regardless. Whether it'll live up to TLD1 is a whole other question. Because there is... I do think the one thing it needs to contain is the same vibe. And that vibe is... the quiet apocalypse, you know? The quiet apocalypse, the struggle to survive, battling the weather, looting, hoarding. Things that just make TLD TLD. There will be more stuff you do at fire, yeah. Somebody was playing a guitar, this is true. Those could be NPCs though, they could be characters. But also, like, how many times can you watch your friend play the same, like, song on guitar over and over? Awful emotes and dancing animations, yeah, that's what we had in the TLD mod. That'd be hilarious, to be honest. They totally should do that. And yeah, and then the other thing I'm concerned about is how important the NPCs are. There's a few NPCs dotted around, similar to like the are in story mode, where you've just got like a couple of them, or similar to the trader. Combination of the two, you know, I'll be fine with that, but it seems like there's going to be whole like communities of people, so it's going to be very different. Not bad, just different. It might be catering to a wider audience, which, you know, would be smart, to be fair, on their part. Yeah, I mean, mechanically it has to function differently. But like, I don't play this game for the lore, I play it for the mechanics more than anything, you know, so like it needs to be close to some degree mechanically for me to make it feel like TLD for me. Oh, well, there goes our last piece of cloth. I guess we can tear this up. And TLD1 will still coexist. Yeah, exactly. They would be stupid not to keep updating TLD1 as long as they're seeing a return on their investment, right? I'd like to take all the NPCs out. Harvest them, and have my own quiet apocalypse. Yeah, that's one way to do it, right? We could do the human wrangler challenge. NPC wrangler. But no, I'm very excited, but like the logical side of my brain is saying just be careful. Careful. It could be a huge letdown, but it could be incredible. I totally get why they did multiplayer though. People have been asking for it in this game forever. Guys, it's really cold. I don't know what to do. We craft teas. Finish this carving as well.
All I can think about is food.
Yeah, we made a carved bear figure. Yeah, you play like you enjoyed the lore, so you're just happy to see something like in this universe, right? Regardless of like how it plays mechanically. Don't get me wrong, the lore is cool, but yeah, it's not something I massively follow. I don't even, to be honest, I don't have a clue what's going on in story mode. I don't have a clue what's going on in the Tales, and I've completed those. I just lose track. Especially since I stream it. I think if I didn't stream it, I'd probably have been way more into the lore, because I'd been following it much more closely. Yeah, the lore's not bad, it's just, for me, the mechanics are what stand out. There's not many games that go pure survival. There's games with survival elements. There's loads of survival games that, like, have strong survival elements. But there's not many that focus... There's not many where survival is the #1 focus. Yeah, you wouldn't say. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Not. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to misrepresent you. Yeah, not completely regardless of mechanics, but yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah. I agree. The time passing thing, I've already accepted. I'm just curious to see how they're gonna work around it. Oh, nice, Goblin. That sounds fun. Yeah, seasons, better wildlife, 100%. I would love both of those. Ecosystems, maybe. I don't know if they'll go that far. Human communities is not something I personally am that excited about, but I'm fine with it. I just feel like if I'm going to be playing with friends, I want us to be the only ones out there. Like, we're truly lost in the wilderness. Just like on this one, you're truly lost in the wilderness, except by yourself, you know? But it's fine. I don't know. We'll see. All we can say is we'll see. I have nothing negative to say about anything I've seen so far. So I'm just cautiously excited, like I said. I'm making a lot of fires today. Sorry, guys, if it's a bit boring, but we've not had the weather on our side. I know you can climb over this, but we're coming back this way anyway. Prefer to not risk the sprain. Grinding supplies instead, most likely. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. If they have like custom settings, maybe we could just turn the NPCs off. Not that I would. I'd play it like legit at first, but down the line, if we didn't like them. I am excited. I need to figure out what I'm doing, like multiplayer wise. If I'm gonna find someone to play with, like a streamer or something, to, you know, to do our first run together. I mean, I'll be playing it on release, so I'll be playing solo regardless, you know, for the channel. How could I not? And for myself. As far as multiplayer. I mean, I might just play with Grim. Grim would probably be down. Well, that is some stinky meat. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the hammer here, we don't need it. And the Mackinaw. We'll take the Mackinaw for cloth. Take the beans. Oh, not bad.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Because it's been so cold, I'm trying to do 1T again. I don't know why I took it out. I keep doing that. Need to get rid of the rose hips. Based on the trailer, I think the map will be huge. Absolutely, yeah. It doesn't even need to be that big, but if it's even just like 2/3 of this game start out, that's more than enough, right? Because it doesn't need to start huge, it needs to start big enough. Because like, even if it started at this size, it would take me forever. I still struggle with the maps after all these years, some of the maps. So like, it just needs to be a decent size to start out, and then like, you know, expand it from there. Hey Lou, morning. How you doing, dude? We'll have a huge, yeah, we'll have, yeah, like you have some kind of city, or at least a town. Also very rural and wild areas, yeah, definitely. Have both for sure. In a real apocalypse like TLDs, your biggest opponents will be other humans. Yeah, if there's any there, but they don't have to have them there. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they existed, sure, like, you'd be competing with other humans. Like, in real life, sure, but unless the situation allowed for it to be just you. For example, if all the other humans in that area are at least dead, right? Do I still not have a stone? I don't. I'm just gonna leave these birds. Keep eating cattails. They're significantly more dangerous than bears or cougars because, well, bears and cougars don't have rifles. Yeah, but then it's like, then it becomes a shooter. Then we're shooting at each other, like, I don't know, it's too much for me. It's realistic, sure. But, like, just don't know. I don't know if that would cut it for me. But it's definitely going that way. So it's not going to put me off. We know it's going that way because we've seen characters sneaking around with a rifle in the trailer, right? But like sneaking into a city with other people around and stuff. So like, it's definitely coming. Just to what extent they do it, I guess. Like that could just be like story mode, you know? There might not be people in survival. Potentially. Where am I? Look. I'm the wrong way. I guess I could go down. Can I cross? Wait, where do I cross? I gotta go around. Tribal Warfare sounds fun. It is fun in other games. It wouldn't feel like TLD to me. But I'll still play it, and I'll still enjoy it. But that to me is too much of a stretch from what I know. But I'm still willing to embrace it and enjoy it all the same. They'll have to instance loot, as loot goblins like myself will steal everything. No, they can't do that. That would not be realistic. If you're playing with friends, well, I mean, it depends on how you play. And if you're playing with friends and you agree to not share stuff, then screw it. But if you're sharing stuff, it doesn't matter anyway. I don't think I'll be playing with strangers. Wait, am I tripping? How do I normally get out of here? Missing the turn. Need to go that way. I heard the mod was like that for this. The mod... No, I think we share stuff. I don't think it is in the mod. I think in the mod it was... I'm trying to remember now. No, I think in the mod it's synchronized. In the apocalypse you have no friends. You know what I mean. If you're playing with real life friends. I don't think it'll be playing with randoms. Although a few people have suggested it. Yeah, who took my stim? Yeah, it could be fun. It could be fun, man. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Spaceman, but for me... There's so much they could do with TLD 1 if they rebuilt it from the ground up, and that's what TLD 2 could be. You know? So like, I can go back to TLD 1, but it's still going to be TLD 1. And it isn't technically TLD 2, I know this, like it's Black Frost, the Long Dark, or whatever they're calling it, so like... It doesn't need to live up to TLD 1 name, but... Yeah. Yeah, I want it to be like... Imagine if they could rebuild this from the ground up and like do it from scratch and add all the stuff. And add a bunch of new stuff and so on, new map, all that, you know. Because this game is getting... It seems like it's difficult for them to update. because it's such an old, like, they've been working on it for so long. Even with your mates, you couldn't really trust them. Yeah, like, that would be fun, honestly. And you could play it that way, like... It's like Minecraft. Sometimes I play and we completely share everything, and sometimes we play and we all have our own base, do our own thing, and meet up for adventures, you know? Both ways are fun. Or you can go full PvP if you really want to. The other question is, like, permadeath. My guess is it's gonna have optional permadeath. Like 7 days to die. I'm assuming it's optional on 7 days to die. I know people do it, so either they just force it on themselves, or it's an option. Hunger Games challenge, yeah, that would be fun. Your friends are just walking future dinner in a survival situation. True. Trying to steal from each other and stuff, breaking into each other's bases. But I'm super excited no matter what. Man, I hope they just put it out on early access. I hope they don't like just pick some streamers like they did with Misery. That'll make me sad. Because then I have to like force myself not to watch it, and it's not as fun. Everyone knows about it. I won't because I avoid those spoilers, but then everyone knows what's coming. Like, actually no, because when they did Misery, they didn't allow them to stream it. What did they? It was just private testing. But yeah, I hope they just release it like early access for everyone. Bait maybe, but not eating. You never know. You never know what you'd do in that kind of situation. Yeah, you can do that. Like if you do hardcore co-op on Minecraft, it's the same. Like if one of you dies, the rest can continue, but it's a bit shit for them. So you could at least have the option to turn on like respawns for those situations and playing with friends. But yeah, I would prefer the permadeath. But if I was playing like just me and like a friend, like my friend who I normally play games with, like we would probably just, I imagine we'd just start again if one of us died, because it's a bit boring for the other person to just not be able to play. I heard something about a perma-life affliction-based system for death in Black Frost. If you die, you get a permanent debuff that stacks each death. Yeah, that could be interesting. A little bit like how they have it now with cheat death. Yeah. Oh, this bird's noisy. Hello. I don't think he's okay. The way he just stopped and looked at it, man, after I bonked him. Where am I? I forgot. I have a vague idea. Yeah, the new region, exactly, yeah. Oh, I've just been down here. Need to go more that way. All these things sound great, but honestly, they can't even complete a story mode, which is pretty basic graphics-wise. Yeah, but graphics is only a part of it. It's still a huge undertaking. Especially since that's going to be the biggest episode yet. It's still and it's a new region as well. It's still a huge undertaking for a small team. And it's going to be the biggest one yet by far, apparently. We can't underestimate that workload. It's a lot of work. Ton of work. And they are completing it, like, it's just taking time. When you consider the scale of the game, they've not done bad in 10 years. For a small team, in my opinion. Graphics is just one part of it. Like, they can hire an artist, they can have their 3D modelers make the 3D models, but that's only one slice of the whole thing, you know? It's a ton of work, whilst maintaining survival mode, keeping on top of bug fixes, DLC, stuff like that. Story mode in itself is actually pretty huge. And then survival is massive. As far as groundbreaking, I don't think anybody said anything about it being groundbreaking anyway. Just being able to, we're just talking about, they were just talking about like whether you'll be able to respawn or not. It's common in pretty much all survival games, to be honest.
His own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
You know, I never ever get the moose carcass here, ever. Yeah, it has been a long time. When was Black Rot? 3 years ago now? 3.5? Yeah, well, in the grand scheme of things, it has taken a while. But they could have had it done much earlier if they just said, screw you survival players, we're just leaving that as it is now and focusing fully on story. The only reason that story's taking so long, or one of the reasons that story's taking so long, is us survival fans, so I can't really complain. My prediction has always been, they focused on survival because that was bringing in the money, bringing people in. People were sticking around for longer and stuff like that. Shit, I have no water. This has always been my guess, of course. Need to make water. And then I think that they struggled, especially after COVID. Again, it's just a guess, but I think they struggled after COVID and they had to do the DLC to help fund the story because the story was part of their original promise. And now that's happening, and we're even getting a sequel, so I think Tales from the Far Territory was very good for them. I think it did wonders for them. As for the scale of Black Frost on release, who knows? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be huge on release. Because otherwise, it would take a lot longer. And none of us want that. Don't look, guys. I'm going to tear out the Mackinac. Don't look. It hurts. We gotta get down a stupid rope again, haven't we? I guess we'll sleep then.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Didn't I have an animal? Oh no, I didn't catch it, did I? Yeah, I think so as well, Spaceman. That's why I think the story and survival might be one mode where you can just choose to do the story. I think it'll be like Tales, where it's optional. For Black Frost. I think they were testing that out, and I think things like the trader, not sure what else. I did think of other things, but I forgot. There's some cattails with the class. I know we have too many, to be honest. It's too heavy. I just don't want to leave them all the way out here, you know, it's too far. And all those damn Loper and Nagoa players causing a ruckus online. Yeah, I think so too. I think they're not necessarily entirely for that purpose because obviously it's still good updates. The other one is safe house customization. I think it's like, let's see how people react. I think so. Yeah, I agree, Paige. When they first announced Tales, the actual Tales themselves, I thought, what a great idea, because it just gives us more stuff to do, you know? Especially as content creators, right? Because we can do all these short challenges, or we can do long runs. But we don't want to get a long run to the point where people are watching us like fish, kill a bear, gather some sticks, fish, kill a bear, gather some sticks. Like, it just adds so much to do when you're not doing a challenge, special challenge, you know? And as a player too, it's all the same. I always thought it was a great idea. Then when they announced that it wasn't going to be available for, oh god, 5 kilos. Oh no. I guess we could leave stuff up here and come back this way. Yeah, if we leave stuff here, not the bedroll, of course. We'll just make sure we come back. I'm also carrying, like... Why am I carrying all these sewing kits? Like, what the hell? Wait, this note can go now, and I'll put a new note. I'll put Oval Rook Cave, we're gonna call it from now on. Yeah, I thought it was a great call. And yeah, when they came out and announced it wasn't beyond Lopa, I was so mad. I watched the trailer live on stream. We got like halfway through the trailer, we was all excited. Oh, it's terrible weather, I didn't even realize. Almost like we're playing TLD. Got like halfway through the trailer and they said that, and I was just like, what? We're like, and by the way, it's not gonna be. She said it all happy as well. Just so you know, it's not gonna be available in Interloper mode. Woohoo! I was so mad. And then they turned it around, so props to them for changing that. Making it available for the rest of us. Because my thing was this, that I can understand where they were coming from. Their thought pattern was this. They thought, well, if you want to play it, you can still play it. He even come out and said this at the time. Raph came out and said it. He said, like, you can still play it. You just go on Stalker and play it, and then you can go back to Loper Run or whatever. But my whole thing was, I want to have it available to do as an extra thing, regardless of difficulty. So, like, not just to do once, like a story, but something I would do in all my future runs, whether it be Loper, Stalker, Pilgrim, Nagoa, whatever, you know. Outer Loper, well, maybe not Outer Loper because you can't do the tails without going inside, but you get my point. Yeah, I agree, Paige. They could have thrown, if they wanted to, like, if the trader was a real dude, I would have been fine with it, because it's not like there's like hundreds of people running around, right? But also, I really like the way they did it with the radio as well. Let's see if we can make an effort to leave at some point today. Yeah, this'll do. Wait, where is the rope? I've lost it. I'm so knowledgeable. Totally know where the rope is. It must be on this side. Whoopsie. Sometimes I like to masquerade as someone who knows what they're doing in this game. There it is. Yeah, like if it had been like, you know, like Methuselah on story mode, or it's just like, it's just there and he doesn't really like interact with anything else and stuff, I'd have been absolutely fine with that. Oh, that's Russia. Wait, do I have no coffee left? There it is. Get a bit of coffee on the go to help with the climb. You got wolfskin pants on the way, Spaceman? Hell yeah, dude. Good stuff. I can't wait to get our wolfskin pants. We're going to be even warmer than we already have been. It's going to be nuts. Oops, wrong one. I wanted tea this time. And they're not warm because I'm an idiot. So we're going to have to do a fire instead to break this. Methuselah seems kind of pointless, I can't lie. He will probably be integral to the story, we just don't know how yet. But I don't know, I'm behind on the story, so... Gonna do it soon. I was good when I saw the wolf pants. They look awful on almost like skinny worm skin leggings. They're warm though, that's what matters. They're warm. Warm is good. Don't know why I'm picking up sticks. I'm gonna have to drop stuff for the rope. Beans? Ah, it's dog food and it's ruined. Thought it was the musical fruit. If this doesn't exist, he's a figment of Mackenzie's imagination, almost like his conscience. When I first played it, my theory was that it was like Will from the future. Oh, exactly 40 kilos, that's funny. But that makes sense too. They do have similar faces. But I mean, it's TLD, everyone looks like a China doll, you know? But I just don't have enough comment on the lore because I haven't finished episode 3 and I haven't played episode 4. But I will. I shall. Just not yet. Well, I'm hoping the moose isn't down here. I want to explore freely without getting harassed. There's always the wolf, but, you know, that's just the wolf. Wolves are always going to be there no matter where you go. That's just wolves for you.
Never would have thought to look here.
Ooh, why would you not look there, Will? It's literally a backpack. It's where people put stuff.
I need to find food.
Yeah, exactly. Which supports both of our theories. Plausible Methuselah saw him do that? What, like through the window or what? Just peeking through the window? And he just ran away. Yeah, he could have found the... Yeah, that's true. Could have found the corpse. Who knows? We don't know. He's definitely mysterious. It's interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see what his role is, because it's gonna mean something. It's weird though. Like, what I'm interested in, or what I'm curious about is, are they gonna actually tie everything in? Like, is the old bear thing gonna be related? Is he some mystic peeping Tom? Yeah. Methuselah's the kind of guy I feel like he should like call himself by his own name, like Yoda, you know. Well, Yoda doesn't actually do that, but you know what I mean. Methuselah thinks this. Methuselah thinks that.
Thank goodness.
Molly's a peeping Tom as well. Jeez. Yeah, I need to play it as well, Paige. It's honestly not bad. Like, what I played of it was fun. I think at the time when I'd last played it, I was just so into like the hardcore challenges that like I just got a bit bored of it. It was all I knew with TLD, like, before then. I'd never done, like, a chill run or nothing before then. Ah, Mackenzie, I watch you sleeping. Ah, yeah, yeah. It's like, ah, Mackenzie, Methuselah watches you sleep. Every night. Scratch his beard. Like how we're all saying he knows Mackenzie killed the convicts, yes, and we all chose to kill him.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Hey, you know, it says a lot about you guys, it does. Murderers. I can't remember what I did when I played it, that was a long time ago. The fuck, where's my coffee? Did I not take it out? I thought I took it out. Ooh, it scared me. We got some cattails from down here, I guess. Not much else. Speaking of which, let's eat a few while we're warming up. Yeah, it's just in the window grinning. Hey, good Gray, what's going on? I was reading these comments and thought of, what if Molly killed Methuselah? She was hellbent on getting revenge on men, and with Methuselah running around, I can assume he'd be an easy target for her. No way, he's got survival instincts though. He seems like the kind of guy. This guy is using the maple sapling as a walking stick, like, he knows what he's doing. Nah, I don't have a clue really. Not as a walking stick, but as like a fire poker or something. I just feel like it's gonna be a bit like Lost, you know? The show Lost. Like, the ending's gonna let everyone down. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, but what about this? Yeah, but what about that? You didn't tie up this loose end. You know, I'm fine with it, man. I'm looking forward to actually playing through the story properly. Was the implication really that Molly wanted to kill all men? I think she just wanted to kill a particular man. I can't remember. I don't remember that. Didn't she have like a dead body in a house or something? Or am I making that up? I don't remember now. Hey Nav, sorry, I don't know if I missed you coming in. I don't want to spoil it in case some people in chat haven't played. Fair enough, fair enough. Not a big deal. I mean, it's been out for long enough now. But nah, I get it. It's up to you. Getting hungry already, which is weird. I've had like 2 breakfasts today.
Think I can use this.
Those gloves are like whatever. At this point. It's leather. Yeah, TLD can make you hungry. Am I hungry? I don't know. I felt like this like moment of hunger when I was gone. I think I'm just losing my mind. I'm sleepy today. I had a rough sleep. Just after yesterday, like when we were all talking about how important sleep is and like how I try and get good sleep every night. I ended up having a crap sleep. It wasn't too bad, but like I got to sleep a little bit late and then woke up a little bit earlier. I think that's what I'm feeling. You know what sucks? If we go back up the ropes, we then have to go down another rope to get out of there. No matter what here, we're going to have to drop some stuff permanently. It makes you feel cold? That's interesting. That's good if it's hot. Wolfskin pants done? Nice. Will needs an Aurora powered microwave. I know, I've wanted that for so long, like being able to put your teas in the microwave during the Aurora. God, we used to talk about that forever going on this channel. It's so cool. All jokes aside, it actually would be a pretty cool feature that you could utilize once in a while. Kind of niche, like, there's not many situations where it'd be good, but still be pretty good. Are deerskin pants better than snow pants? I don't know. I have no idea anything about snow pants. This is me we're talking about, man. I don't know those modes. I'm basically a brand new player when it comes to those modes. Just straight up stupid and clueless. Well, there wasn't much down here. It's mainly been cattails and rose hips, which is nothing to scoff at, I suppose. Well, time for yet another fire. Is this light wind? Like, it's only a little bit of wind, but it is making a difference. Still adding -5 once you take the wind chill, windproof off of it.
I need to find some way
Oops.
to escape this cold.
What is it doing? I can't select it. Whoa, we got a bug. Food item. Okay, let's just pick that up and try again. Oh, I just took my tea back by mistake. Oh, this can is just busted. Okay, what about this one? What? I want teas, man. Okay, I can do water. I don't want food item. I want actual food. I need teas. Damn it, TLD. Gonna head off for a bit, mate, but hopefully back later. Cheers for the stream. Oh, no worries, no worries. I won't be on, most likely, because I'm done in about 30 minutes. We only do about 3 hours, but I'll see you next week. And maybe before, if I get a bonus stream in. Man, fuck your food item. Guess we're just stuck with this stupid tea. Single tea. Luckily, we're not in a bad situation. That could be really annoying. Could have been really annoying. Oh yeah, I'm getting a headache. I'm definitely tired. Oh, it sucks too because I got a big workout planned today. Wednesdays I have a big workout. And then I got a long walk planned after it. It's gonna kill me when I'm this tired. I think I'll take the rest of the evening off after that and just chill. Instead of getting to work on stuff. I have a video I really want to push out by the end of next week. So I do have a lot of work to do, but I think I gotta rest up the rest of today. Never had that one. I've seen it before. Have some hummus, it'll make you feel better. Why hummus? That's so random. Sounds good though. I could do some hummus. I don't have any though. I think it's pasta for dinner. You just ate too much hummus? Nice. Yeah, hummus is nice. I never used to like it when I was young, but it grew on me. Like all foods. Like there's a lot of foods I didn't like when I was young that I like now. I could expand my food repertoire over time. I like almost anything now. When someone says they don't like anything now, I'm like, okay, that's childish. If they say they don't like something. I'm kidding, of course. But like to me, it's just... I just try things, and if I don't like them, after I've tried them a few times, I like them. I don't know why. I just get used to it. And then sometimes I'll even grow like a love for it. Okay, we gotta get a good sleep here. Get back up the rope. Up to 2 ropes. I blame you. Got too into the stream and just shoveled it into my face on autopilot. Oh no, it was all the story mode and Black Frost talk, wasn't it? I get it, I get it. Never had hummus, heard of it though. It's like a weird like chickpea dip. Chickpea based dip, but it's surprisingly nice. It's nice with like Greek food, which I believe is like where it's from. We have to leave stuff down here, aren't we, as well? I guess we can just drop torches in water. Now I want Greek food. See, this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday, guys. When we're talking about sleep. Because I'm tired today, I'm now craving unhealthy foods or like fast food takeaways. And my brain is going, should I order something? And I refuse. But it just shows. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday with sleep. Or lack of sleep. I should have ate before I came out. Now I gotta quickly eat. A little bit, but guacamole is my nemesis. Really? Oh, I love guacamole. I love avocado. It's so good. What's better to eat than a fatty fruit? Like, fatty fruit, you can't go wrong. Roll snot? It is nothing like that. Come on. Nice, good stuff. Good stuff. Especially on some nachos. Like, what do you even put on your nachos besides beef? Okay, you put beef, cheese, peppers, and then no guacamole. It just feels wrong, man. It just feels wrong. Salsa, I suppose, but I don't know. It's no matter what, even if you put everything except for the guacamole on it, it's still gonna feel wrong. It's still gonna feel like it's missing the guac. Killed so many matches this last couple of days. Actually, I don't know if I have. I think I've just used a lot of fires. I think we've had a torch a lot of the days as well.
Come on.
Used a lot of coal, I'll tell you that. Let's see if it lets me make teas now. Oh my god, it's still doing it. Wait, I have to reload. It's actually still doing it. Let's pass an hour and reload. Take the bottom of Shrek's bathtub. Hey, sounds good to me. Don't knock Shrek's bathwater till you tried it. Right, may I cook something, please? What is it? Guys, my run is destroyed. What is happening? It's letting me make stuff, but I got that rose hip for the price of just water, by the way. I've seen this before, but I've never seen it be permanent. What is going on? Oh my god, if this run is busted, I'm gonna actually, like, cry. Everything nice I've said about Hinterland today, I'm gonna take back. All I can think about is completely reboot the game instead of just going to the menu. We'll get a save in this cave. Try again. I'll reboot the whole game. Been given free school dinners by Interland. But seriously though, if this run is like that permanently now, what the hell am I gonna do? Let's take an hour nap in the cave, get an actual save, fully restart the whole game, see if that fixes it. If that doesn't fix it, I don't know what to do. I don't think I have it in me to start a new run. Hey, Peace Boy, welcome back. It's like we've got like a weird bug with the fire where it's not letting me cook, and I reloaded and it happened again somewhere else with another fire, and then I reloaded and it was still doing it. I'm gonna get a save. I'm gonna reboot the whole game. Hopefully this will fix it. Bear with me. I don't have any backup. I don't have any files backed up or anything. Well, let's find out. I don't even have a stick. There's probably one in this cave, to be honest. If it's broke now, I don't know what to do. Ah, thank God. We're saved. We're saved. Phew. Alright. Life is good again. That was very concerning. Okay, let's get an actual sleep now. Let's just fill up on those stupid cattails that we've been lugging around. Let's actually just get rid of this first, because... Wait, these don't decay, right? Yeah, I'll just keep hold of them then. They're a little bit lighter than cattails. I think, right? Yeah, there's slightly more calories than two cattails, which they weigh the same as two cattails, but slightly more calories. Wait, I didn't see that 7-stream streak. I just seen it in my just seen it now page in my activity feed. I didn't realize that. Thanks for the 7-stream streak. Stream streak. Oh, it's a bit cold. Play it safe with the sleep. That's why we played it safe. Blizzard up could possibly bring us under. Okay, we're good. Let's do the rest of the sleep then. 4 hours should be fine. Salty crackers and jerky are just decorations nowadays? No way, they're the best. They've always been decorations. Emergency only, those. Alright, the sun is shining. We've looted what we want to loot. We're just going to find a way out of this damn place now. And we're going to have to go... Oh yeah, I wasn't wearing this. We're going to have to go down the rope, kind of close to where the cougar is, which is a little bit scary, but we'll be okay. It's not been the most exciting stream, I know, guys. It's just been me kind of like plodding around, trying to find stuff. I didn't find a whole lot. Lots of cattails, though. Lots of teas, so... Could be worse. I know it's not been terribly exciting this time, but that's just TLD sometimes. I've still got a bit of time left. Another 10 minutes or so here. We're going to go to Milton after this, back to Milton, and loot the plane crash. That's the plan. Get the stim, check the bunker, see if there's anything interesting in there. And then after that, we're moving to the basin and into Forlorn Muskeg. Gotta fill those shells I spent 12 hours making. True. They're just such good travel food that, like, I still carry them. But I guess now with, like, cured meat and stuff, don't really need to. So yeah, you're probably right. Stick them on a shelf. I have already eaten, like, 3 or 4 boxes of crackers in this run, to be honest, at the beginning when we were struggling. Yeah, and definitely not the ham. I agree. The ham and the corn, the rare stuff. No way am I eating that. We're gonna have to drop stuff again when we reach this rope. Alright, why is life so hard? I just don't trust any of these goats. Not in this mode. Never trust a goat. Such a weird sentence. Can't say I've ever trusted a goat in my life. We can go a little bit longer before the fire here, just a little bit. We do have fire starting 5 after all. Whoa! Whoa! My mouse wasn't working. What is going on? It was doing this yesterday, like putting out. My auto walk button is on my mouse too, so like, it's vital that that works. I couldn't stop. Couldn't turn and I couldn't stop. I guess we're gonna need a new mouse soon. Go into the airfield from transfer pass entrance is buggy as hell since update. It tries to push you off, really. Oh, that's good to know. For on any other run. That's scary. Imagine dying that way, I would be fuming. I'd be so mad. How many teas do I have? I must have a lot. Yeah, not bad, like 27.
I could eat anything right now.
It's crazy that they changed that. That's scary. That was weird. What is going on with my... Yeah, look, like... When I press my keyboard... I can't turn my mouse. Or it's not turning much. What is going on? I don't know if it's just the dirty lens or something. On a log too, like it almost killed me. Not killed me, but almost took a ton of damage. Will's not having a good time. Gotta be extra careful near edges. Oh, this is not a safe edge anyway. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh yeah, like the jump, where the jump is, that way. Alright guys, I think we'll leave it here, you know. I'm a little tired today, I've only got 5 minutes left anyway. I'm a little tired today, and I've still got a lot of stuff to get done today. Jumpy rock. Ended your gun loper? Oh my god. Brutal. Guys, thank you so much. Sorry it's been a bit of a slow one today. You know, it's just been walking around Hush River, climbing up ropes and picking up cattails. You know how it is sometimes, TLD is just like that. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you as well, but stick around. Join me for the raid. Let's see who's live. Let's see here. Same people, always the same people. We love these guys. We love these guys. Just then it makes me choose, you know. I don't like choosing. Why it's nice when there's someone different. Let's do Wilcombe Bulger. Been there in a few days, and we've been to all of these guys recently. So let's do Mr. Wilcombe Bulger. Let me just make sure I get the name correct here. He's doing some TLD, so let's go show some love. He's doing Faithful Cartographer, I believe, which is always fun. Guys, thank you so much. Cheers, Paige. Thanks, Marsh. See you guys. Love you all. See you, Goblin. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.